How's it going, everybody? Bob Frapples49 here, back on the Moonrise Kingdom server. And today I am actually the only one on for the moment. Yes, last time I was on, I was working with Transforcer on this, and this is not going to be a long thing, but I just wanted to finish this up because it was left in a fairly bad place last time. This whole water canal structure that I tried is not how it's supposed to be at all. I messed it up pretty badly, and I would very much like to have it be not messed up. So, with that in mind, I'm going to take a minute and do this. This may not be super exciting, so if it just gets pretty boring, I'll cut around. But to start with, I'm going to do a very different pattern. The whole idea of the diagonal pattern does not work for this amount of blocks. It just does not work. So what I'm doing is I'm going to make this entirely out of stone and do it in larger segments, because if we do this, we could just do stair steps and push them towards the center, and I'm sure many people were thinking, why didn't you do this in the first place? Well, because I'm not always that smart, and I don't think of these things. So, now I've thought of it. And amazingly enough, it didn't take anyone else to tell me. I did think of it all by myself. So if it goes wrong, again, it will be my fault. Again. But I don't think it will. So you can kind of get an idea what I'm doing right here. This is very simple. We're just going to have 2 rows of the waters. So let me double check, make sure these are the right height. No. That is too much. I want this to be one more. Also, how did I get that source block back? Oh well. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we'll have to do a little finagling here. Such a glorious word. So let's see what we have to do to get this, first of all. Ooh, redstone. I did not bring my fortune pick today, so I will have to just silk touch that now. But anyway, that will be alright. I have enough silk touch, I can really afford to waste silk touch. I think I have 4 silk touch picks. And I don't use silk touch for anything other than getting stone for stone bricks. This is kind of my first foray into using just stone. I usually don't like the look of just stone, but it works for this project. I thought there would be more of you. I almost dug straight down though, that would have been bad. Maybe I'll do something with the redstone ore by itself, since I don't particularly need more redstone. So, if I do this... Oh, this is very dumb, this amount of lag. Finally registered that I didn't actually have that. Yay! Let me grab a bucket. What do I want to do? Well, I believe I want to go here. Yeah, that'll work. It won't be ideal, but it will certainly work. Alright, sweet. Now that. And that. Of course, this is the danger of working with a spider spawner. Take it from the middle. Place it back in the middle. Next layer. Oh, this will be a problem. I need a little bit less, otherwise it will mess up my water streams. So for a little bit less, I think my best bet is to use some signs. Or I could just make this really simple. I could peel this back a row. Let's see what happens now. Oh, still too much. Here's a crazy idea, because I don't like having to do more work for this. What if I just did more digging? That's a pretty fast process. So let's try this. Still too much. Fascinating. Oh, I'll have loads of stone left over, which is nice because I used a ton up for this. Try it again now. There we go. Excellent.
Keep pulling more water.
Now this is the way you properly do this. Well, in a pinch. It's not perfect, but it will certainly have to do. Okay, so I've built a couple of these things before, and it's always a little bit tricky doing the last bit of the water. It was when we did the XP farm over by Tao's base also.
Yep. Oh, dang it, that sucks. That means it's more work. Okay, fighting the current.
Thankfully, it's not yet over here, so it is saving me a little bit of time. But just a bit. And it looks like, save for taking the torches out, I'm done. Oh, and that. So I don't think there's anywhere they can even get stuck. I think they're pretty well pushed. Oh, there's a place they can get stuck. Good to know.
Okay, let's try this again.
I will have to brick up the sides. It's a price that's not too high to pay. There are worse. Oh, no, 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 no. I can be quite dumb. Okay. So to avoid there having to be a place where things get stuck, let's make it so there's no place where anything can get stuck. Back up, mate. That is less than ideal. Considerably less than ideal. Yes. It is done. It is finished. Everywhere pushes to here. Players don't get stuck. Which is lovely. So it's pretty much done. All I have to do is brick up the sides again and give it a tester, because it's already working even with the torches still in. Let's see what happens if I brick up the sides now. I don't know if this will actually be a problem if I don't, but I don't want to find out. So...
Breaking it up. And by brick I mean stone. Because I'm cheap.
Anyway, thank you for being very patient with my occasional nonsensical stupidity. Sometimes more than occasional. That's what makes it occasional.
Oh, dang it. Get lost.
This is why I like this farm, because it means I get all the rewards of killing spiders and very little of the actual hassle of having to kill spiders. So, booyah. It's like real life, but better. No. Real life is good too. And that... I need to wait a minute to heal though, because I mean, I don't need to, but it would be inconvenient to have to not. This is actually a decent sized spider spawner. Very decent sized. I wonder if I actually needed to do it this big. If I was as scrubbish as I was for the rest of it, then I really didn't. But that comes with the cost of being a scrub sometimes. And bricking up the other side quickly to keep my hunger full. Okay, and just finishing up the last piece. I think I might make the ledge in there stone brick too, because that would look pretty ugly to be everything but that. So that should be all of them. Oh, except for one little tiny thing. Needs to not have that ledge right there. Very good, very good. Let's look at some maintenance access. Okay. So right there. And for now, that will have to do. Actually, for now, that will have to do. Alright, is it working? Yes, it's working! I have a drowning trap! How much stuff is in the hopper so far? Oh wow. That is a lot of stuff. Let's see. Okay, very good. Okay, we'll be back soon.